In this video, we will be extending the negative exponent law to rational bases. What about rational bases with negative exponents? Write the power below with a positive exponent and evaluate. 2/3 to the exponent -2. We have some laws on the right that may help us. Using law number 1, this is 1 all over 2/3 to the +2. This gives us 1 all over 2 squared all over 3 squared, because the square applies to the 2 and the 3. 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9. We can now turn this division into multiplication by multiplying the 1 by the reciprocal of 4 over 9. The reciprocal of 4 over 9 is 9 over 4. Our final answer is 9 over 4. Note that 9 over 4 is really 3 squared over 2 squared, which is 3 over 2 all squared. So it seems that 2 over 3 to the -2 is 3 over 2 to the +2. This seems to hint at a shortcut. Let's look at another example with a rational base to see if this shortcut may apply. So it would seem that a over b to the -n is b over a all to the +n. b over a is simply the reciprocal of a over b. So applying this shortcut, this would be 5 over 3 to the +3. Notice the reciprocal of 3 over 5, the original base, is now 5 over 3. This is 5 cubed over 3 cubed. 5 cubed is 125, 3 cubed is 27. Let's verify this with technology. 125 over 27 on a calculator is 4.62963. 3 over 5 to the -3 is also 4.62963. So a over b to the -n is equal to b over a to the +n. Of course, it's some time for practice. By the way, in the rule a over b to the -n equals b over a to the +n, both a and b can't be 0. Otherwise, you make it division by 0. So let's look at a. A is simply, according to the rule on the right, the reciprocal of the base 2 over 5, which is 5 over 2, and then raised to the exponent +4. This gives us 5 to the 4 all over 2 to the 4. 5 to the 4 is 625, and 2 to the 4 is 16. And we're done. Let's look at b. Using the rule on the right, this is just -4 over 3, the reciprocal of -3/4, to the +3. This would give us -4 cubed all over 3 cubed. -4 cubed is -64, and 3 cubed is 27. And our final answer is -64 over 27. Let's look at some examples with rational bases and rational exponents. So let's look at a. 25 over 36 to the -1/2. We can just simply flip this over. 36 all over 25, the reciprocal of the base, and change this to a +1/2. And we should know that anything to the 1/2 is really the square root. So this is the square root of 36 over 25. And the square root of 36 is 6, and the square root of 25 is 5. Our final answer is 6 over 5. In b, we have -64 over 27 all to the -2/3. Very quickly, we can take the reciprocal of -64 over 27, which is -27 over 64, and change the -2/3 to a +2/3. Recognizing that we have a denominator in our rational exponent of a 3, implying that this is a cube root of -27 over 64, and then all squared. And the cube root of -27 over 64, well, the cube root of -27 is -3. The cube root of 64 is 4, and this will be all squared. We end up with -3 squared all over 4 squared. -3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, and we are done. Please proceed to the next activity in this lesson, and thank you for viewing.